I'm Nita Hone, and it is Thursday. That means it's time for one of my regularly scheduled draft videos. One comes out every Monday and Thursday. You may have been expecting Arena for this video. I was expecting it as well, but I can't find a good setting for OBS to keep my encoding from overloading on Magic Arena. I don't have the greatest computer ever, obviously, if that's happening. I'm hoping I can figure that out for one of next week's draft videos. I did draft a pretty sweet deck on Arena, but you know, there are pros and cons to Arena at this point. They're best of one matches, which for one thing is kind of weird to me for limited, and you also draft against AI. So, you know, in the comments, it'd be interesting to hear whether you'd like to see more Arena or more Magic Online. But for now, we're doing Magic Online, and I'll see you guys when this draft fires. All right. Well, in terms of a pack one, pick one, this seems not super easy, actually. Vivian's Invocation is strong, but you have to have a deck that can do a good job ramping to play it. Granted, if we're taking it first, we can really prioritize ramping, and it is that strong. I mean, it's proven to be really powerful when I've been able to get my hands on it. Knightly Valor, also really good card. This has a much higher ceiling, though. I think I'll take it. It's between those two cards. Nothing else in here is anywhere close to first pickable, I don't think. So we'll take the Invocation. Okay. I was kind of hoping we'd see a Druid of the Cowl here and feel, vindicated. I think we take an Electrify, though. It's a good removal spell, as always, and we'll take it. There's another Knightly Valor. Green. Not looking great, green. I think I might take this Knightly Valor this time. Yeah. It's great. It's an aura that is excellent because of the value it gives you, even if things don't go exactly your way. Since you get a Knight token, you still can't play it into a board where things could go really bad, like your opponent has removal, but you can play it, and if they untap and kill it, it doesn't feel as bad as it does with most auras. I feel like I screwed up my, while I was attempting to record Arena, I screwed up my settings here, but it looks right. It doesn't feel right, but it looks right. Okay, so unfortunately, Scape Shift's not worth anything in Magic Online tickets. Really, there's too many of them out there now from all the drafting. Probably take Dreadmaw. The white cards here, nothing special. The red cards here, nothing special. Dreadmaw, probably just the best card in this pack. Plus it's foil, so can't go wrong. Gallant Cavalry looks pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's what we take here. Okay, Shieldmare, Pegasus Courser. This is a way to ramp. It's not my favorite, but it does do it. The question is whether or not it's just better to take a Courser, though. Probably is. I think the Courser is better than the Shieldmare. I do like the Mare, but not as much. Also, a Declare Dominance, which isn't bad. I'm kind of hoping we wheel the other one, though. I don't want to take one this early. I think I would take either Shieldmare or Courser before it. Maybe the Rejuvenator, but we're going to take the Courser. It just makes your decks so much more potent because giving like your Dreadmaw flying, or even just, you know, a Cavalry token flying is pretty great. Okay, here's another one. I think I like it more than Bristling Boar, so I'll take it. White's looking open after not... Oh, no, it's green that hasn't looked super open. Neither has red, unfortunately. Well... So I don't want Root Snare, I don't want any of this stuff. Do we just take a Field Creeper and maybe play it if we're desperate for twos? Or do we take one of these red cards that could get played if we decide to play red? I think I'm going to take the Creeper. We want every Druid of the Cowl there is, and probably Elvish Rejuvenators, even though I passed one. Okay, so Boar, I think, is better than Courser. It's not good for our curve, but I think it's what we go with. Yeah, Daggerback Basilisk, sure. Works really well with the Vivian's Invocation. It's not a big creature, but it turns it into a summon a 2/2 kill target creature. For 7 mana, that's not awesome, but it's good enough. Generally, you want to hit, like, you know, the bad news is we have a few creatures with lower power at this point, but as long as we have creatures with either Death Touch, 3 or 4 power or more, I think we feel good about it. It's a pretty late Epicure of Blood. I could take it or a Timber Gorge, which for Desperate we could splash Electrify. I think we take the Timber Gorge. And yeah, I'll take a Swift Claw. We could use the 2-drop. Just cut white, just cause. Yeah, something seems off. I think maybe the cards look a little stretched. I'll have to fix it after this. Okay, so Dragon's Horde is kind of cool, but I mean, we're kind of interested in ramping. We don't have any good reason to splash yet, though, so I'm not exactly really hoping I get to play it and really wanting to take it here. I like Militia Bugler. It can already hit 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 creatures in our deck, plus it has decent stats. The Horde probably has a higher ceiling. It does enable a splash. Those are all relevant things. Am I convincing myself? Plus we're running Vivian's Invocation. Yeah, what the hell? Let's take the Horde. Ooh, Exclusion Mage. Here I think we do take a Rejuvenator. Exclusion Mage is great though. But yeah, we'll take the Rejuvenator. So, will we play this if we have no need to splash? Maybe. I mean, between it and Timber Gorge, we could splash Electrify, which isn't the worst splash in the world, especially since our deck has no other removal. So, you know, that's a nice thing for it to enable. Oh, another Vivian's Invocation. Oh, should we do it? I don't know how much I want to, but it's hard to say no. Probably should just take like a Gargoyle Sentinel, but we're doing it. Now what we really need is ramp and big creatures. So Colossal Majesty right now is only triggered by 2 of our creatures. We could end up with more, but I don't want to bet that we're going to end up with more. We don't need a ton. Like for Vivian's Invocation, we only need 5 or 6 of biggish creatures. With Colossal Majesty, you need way more than that. So I think I may just take the Drill Master, who's a great 2-drop, relevant early, relevant late. Wouldn't mind the Courser. I mean, I could take this and really try to push for the high power thing. Maybe that's more fun. Yeah, let's do it. What the hell? We really need big power creatures, though, now. And if we don't get them, that pack's going to look pretty bad. And we don't get one here. We get either a Drill Master or a Basilisk. The Drill Master does kind of enable Colossal Majesty, at least for a turn. Oh, no, it's upkeep. Never mind. We do need 2 drops. And Drill Master is a good one, so I think we take it over Basilisk. Do we just take this land or a mediocre 2-drop? Probably the land. Our mana is going to look really good. I can tell you that. All right, now we'll take this 2-drop. If only we had something to do with all this mana. Sun Cleanser has nice defensive stats. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it's better than Highland Game. Okay, Rustwing Falcon. Another Swift Claw, don't mind that. Oh, maybe we just want a Thornhide Wolf. Just kidding. Yeah, we want to just slam a bunch of these at this point between our Colossal Majesty and Vivian's Invocations. Yeah, we'll take an Invoke for the sideboard. Well, you know, Loxodon Linebreaker, there are worse things you can pick up with a second to last pick. It does make the cut on occasion. Okay, well, talk about a strong pack. I think we take Herald of Faith. It's good with Invocation. It's good with Majesty. It's got great stats. It can win the game on its own without any of what I just said. I don't think we want a second Colossal Majesty very much. Our deck's, you know, it's going to have like barely enough things to trigger it to make it worth playing. And this is just good on its own. So, yeah, I think we take the Herald here. No real removal in our color. Take Vengeance is mediocre removal. You know, I could take it, and I would over a lot of things, but not over Herald of Faith. Well, there's Prodigious Growth. I think I kind of want Gift of Paradise, though. We've got 2 Vivian's Invocations. It makes our splash easier. I do like Prodigious Growth sometimes, but it's just so swingy that it makes me... I'm a little hesitant to play it for that reason. I think we'll take the Gift. Ooh, another one. It's also a Druid of the Cal, though. It's also a Poison Tip Archer, who we could certainly splash. It's also a Luminous Bonds. Why is it all here? Why is it all in this pack? This pack's really good for green-white. Shieldmare, Druid of the Cal, Luminous Bonds, Prodigious Growth, Pegasus Courser. I think we want the Druid in this deck. As crazy as that sounds, I mean, it does hurt me a little bit to pass Luminous Bonds, but I need the ramp. Okay, so do we pass another Bonds for another 4-power creature? I don't think I can bring myself to do it. I think we take the removal this time. Okay, so Knightly Valor can help make things big enough for Colossal Majesty, and it's just a really good aura in general. Shieldmare's nice. I think I take another Knightly Valor. Another Pegasus Courser. Yeah, all right. Make big guys fly. So probably not going to end up being worth the splash. I wouldn't think. I could be wrong. Swiftclaw. And if it's not worth the splash, we probably don't play the Horde either. I mean, it does ramp us, I guess, but... So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, in the end we only have 4 cards with power 4 or greater. Granted, Knightly Valor will make almost anything in our deck have power 4 or greater, but... I don't know. Seems like this might have train wrecked on us a little. Don't need you. Another Swiftclaw. Sure. Recollect? Nah. I mean, Swiftclaw's not terrible with Vivian's Invocation. It can kill a lot of things. I don't know. It's probably worth... I mean, we have good enough mana. It probably is going to be worth splashing Electrify. It's not going to hurt our mana base, really. Where are all the Thornhide Wolves? I'm getting all the Swiftclaws instead. I don't think I want to play 4. See, Shieldmare came back, which is nice, but like, why didn't some other things come back for us? Chaplain? Yeah, you're not. You might be better than Greenwood Sentinel. You probably are. Okay, yeah, I feel like this train wrecked on us just a little. Did not really end up with enough stuff to make Colossal Majesty worth it. I think Vivian's Invocation's fine. But, yeah. We're basically just an aggro deck with a little bit of, you know, cool Vivian's Invocation at the top of our curve. The bad news is that sometimes it could miss and hit like a Daybreak Chaplain or something stupid. At least if it hits a Drill Master, like the Drill Master can pump something when it comes into play. But yeah, we can't run Majesty at all. I think we do splash Electrify. It's not going to hurt our mana much thanks to the Horde. We have to cut 2 things. You know, I mean, I don't think our deck is interested in being super defensive, so I'm not sure we want the Chaplain or the Sun Cleanser main board. Same might be true of the Rejuvenator. It does ramp us, but I don't think that's a big enough part of our deck. I mean, it's part of it, but, you know, I think we can get to 7 other ways than, like, relying on Rejuvenator. What would I cut instead? Yeah, none of this stuff. Could be a Swiftclaw, I guess, but I think it's probably just a Rejuvenator. And then we run both of these. Throw 1 mountain in. Yeah, that's probably about right, because that gives us 8 sources of green. 9 sources of white, yeah. All right, see how this thing does. Didn't really pan out the way I hoped it would, but it looks like an okay deck. All right, we would like to go first. Pretty good hand. The double Vivian's Invocation has the potential to be a little frustrating, but it also has the potential to be awesome. So I think based on the way our hand looks right now, I probably just lead with Swiftclaw. Yeah. There's a better chance of getting in for some damage. We could ramp into a very quick Vivian's Invocation, and it looks at 7, so I mean that is a huge portion of your deck. So yeah, so I think we attack here. Then the question is, do I play Dragon's Horde or Druid of the Cowl? I think since I have the mana to do it right now, I'm just going to go ahead and play the Horde. It's not like the Druid's going to put them under any more pressure. I may not have even needed to run a mountain. Maybe I did. They're off to a slow start, which is good for us. So we'll attack again. So I think we probably really want to play Druid of the Cowl here, mostly because it will make it so, yeah, we'll be able to play an Invocation next turn. If I play the Boar instead, we won't be able to play an Invocation next turn. Of course, I don't have a creature in play right now, so do we really want to invocate? But, yeah, we'll go ahead and play. No, I can't do it. I'm going to play Druid of the Cowl. We'd have to hit a land, by the way, but... Okay. Okay, so we're at 4 or 5. Yeah, so we can't quite do it. However, we still have a good attack with our Swiftclaw. And we can play Bristling Boar and Swiftclaw number 2 this turn. We're down with that. I mean... he definitely did what he needed to. So we're going to play Bristling Boar. And then we're going to play Swiftclaw. Double Invocation. We can do it. Now, killing that's not something a lot of cards in our deck can do, even with an Invocation. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we end our turn. Not good. Yeah, that makes sense to do. I think we just take that. Man, that's frustrating. Okay, so we're going to play Cavalry Drillmaster here. We still have mana up for Electrify, so that's good. We're going to pump the Boar and attack with it. Drops them to 8. So I think this turn I probably block the Dreadmaw with my Drillmaster and then electrify it. Seems pretty reasonable. All right, so we're going to declare that block, and let's find out what happens. Could go really, really badly, but I think it's worth the shot. We still take a bunch of damage, by the way, so... But we do kill it. And the fewer huge creatures out there, the better our invocation will be when we cast it, theoretically. God, they played another one. Okay, well, we can say no thank you to that one. Didn't draw the land, but I think as soon as we draw land, we're going to be in pretty great shape. Almost all of our big creatures are still in our deck, the ones that we really want to get into play with our invocation. Surely there's one in the top 7 somewhere, right? What we really don't want to happen is to have our Druid of the Cowl die. Would not be good. Okay. That's fun. Does that let them kill all my creatures? Yes. Cool. We also kill their creature, but I don't feel like that's enough compensation. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, they kill them all. So they 2-for-1 themselves, but our whole plan was to finally hit a land, which we'll probably do now. Oh, no, we don't. We need to hit 2 now anyway, so... They cleared our board for a reason, though. I'm sure they have some plan here. Okay, well, maybe not. Ooh, yeah, that's going to turn into a scary dragon. Oh, come on. We end our turn. Of course, there's a ton of lands left in our library, too. We could probably going to cast Vivien's Invocation and see all lands or something. Okay. Please give me a land. Not a land, but I guess it'll work in the long run. We're at 6 mana now, at least, and if we draw a 7th, we can't hit a Dreadmaw anymore. We can't hit anything that can kill Thornhide Wolves. So the question is, do I just play my Dreadmaw? I think I probably just play my Dreadmaw. That seems to make the most sense to me. May not have to answer this question at all because we may just not draw land. Right, Encyclopedia. Okay, so we didn't. So we know the answer now. It's play Dreadmaw. Wait, what? Oh, I tapped it for real mana. For not the ability it has. So the good news is they don't have anything big enough to attack through that right now. The bad news is they can draw extra cards. The other good news is we're once again 1 land away from Vivien's Invocation, which even if we can't kill the giant spider, we can use to probably kill something else. Oh, that's not good. like that Pegasus Courser. Which is definitely what we would kill because it's going to... We can't block anything. Okay, we did draw the land. We do have to hit something with 3 or more power. I believe. I screwed this up again. That's what I believe. Yeah, there we go. Vivien's Invocation. What do we have? We still have plenty of creatures with 3 or more power left in our deck. So let's hit one. There we go. That's a great one to hit too. So yeah, we'll use it to kill Pegasus Courser. That feels good, right? Now, do we have the courage to attack? If it weren't for this spider, we'd have lethal next turn, so maybe we can kill the spider with our next invocation. They're going to use this Arcane Encyclopedia at the end of their turn, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we attack. Don't think we do it. Too many of his creatures can attack us if we do, so yeah, we just... If our Dreadmont isn't back there, we're in trouble. The Herald should be able to start attacking soon. Yeah, so they draw a card off the Encyclopedia. Now they can draw another one if they so choose. They do have plenty of mana. They have plenty to make this into a 5/5, by the way, which they haven't done yet. And killing it... Oh, man. Killing it before it can do that might feel pretty good. So... That may be what we try to kill with our invocation. Especially because now they don't have the mana to, in response, turn it into a dragon. So... Let's do it again. Yeah, probably the best thing for us to kill. I mean, killing the spider would be nice too, but this turning into a 5/5 dragon can lose us the game. This 2/4 spider isn't going to lose us the game. It's just going to make it harder for us to win it. Said earlier they 2-for-1 themselves with Declare Dominance. They didn't. They killed a bunch of our guys, so it was like a 2-for-4. Still, usually it's a complete blowout when someone casts that. Yeah, I don't think we have anything. Oh, we do have the Daggerback Basilisk who can kill whatever it wants. That's the only thing that could kill this, but this isn't a huge problem right now. This is what we need to kill, as I said, because we can't stop a flyer right this second anyway. We've already used both our removal spells, so yeah. Okay, so we did not hit anything super exciting this time. I think we got to hit the Swift Claw and kill the Disciple, though. All right, and we'll end our turn. First one was much better, but what are you going to do? I feel like this is a game we'll lose eventually because of Arcane Encyclopedia. This game has become a long one, unfortunately for us. Oh, good. It's only a 5/7 still. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. I guess we're just going to put all our chips on the line here. Try to stall things out. Hold on to this Plains, because why not in end our turn? Maybe they'll mill themselves before they can kill us. That's my dream. It's unlikely, though. Seems unlikely. Hey, there's our Thornhide Wolves. I think we probably bring in our invoke the whatever, the thing that blows up artifacts and enchantments between Blanchwood Armor and Arcane Encyclopedia, and probably something else. It's probably worth it. This is not good that they're tapping. Okay, it's just a Hungering Hydra. No big deal. Luckily, it has no evasion, but it is huge, and we're going to have to commit a creature to blocking it every turn. And we draw a land. So, if we can kill it in combat, it just dies, but how do we do that without getting owned utterly, you know? 4, 5, 6. I'll get a poison tip archer too. That's not good. I think we lose this game. I guess we're gonna try to kill it, and that's really our only hope here. So they have one card in their hand, yeah. So why are you? Oh, it can only be blocked by one creature at a time. That's right. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna block it with this, which will drop us to 9 because of Poison Tip Archer. Make that a 12/12. Okay, we put like all our creatures at the bottom of our library. Although the first time we cast Invoke, the Invocation, we only saw one creature, so I don't think that's our only issue. Yeah, fending them off will not be easy. All right. Block it. We really need to draw a creature here, or we're pretty much dead. They can go wide enough to kill us. The Hungering Hydra has done what it needed to, which is pick away at my board. That's a pretty good one to draw because of the life it also gives me. Definitely, I think it probably bought us another turn at least, yeah. That's more than a lot of cards would have done. All right, so Gallant Cavalry blocks. You can't be blocked by red creatures. Could come up. So we're still losing life is the bad part because of this stupid Poison Tip Archer. Ooh, there we go. Wait a second. Nope, yeah, that'll kill it. That can kill it in combat. That's exactly what we needed. It doesn't prevent damage the way some Hydras do. Instead, it just gets bigger when it gets damaged, but when this damages it, it'll just die because of Death Touch. So that's good. That will still drop us to 8, and I feel like an Alpha Strike still gets real close to killing us. That's not really what we want. Right, so resolves. They're gonna draw a card. They probably have something that can kill a Daggerback Basilisk. I mean, what doesn't kill a Daggerback Basilisk, you know? Yeah, I feel like if they attack me with everything, like, sure, yeah. If it weren't for the poison tip archer, I'd have a shot. But with the archer, I don't know that I do. I think we're pretty much toast. Because our creatures that die make us lose life. Their creatures that die make us lose life. Oh, good. Let's just throw a Sigiled Sword of Valoron out there, too. Definitely bring in our enchantment hate. Definitely bring that in. You're only attacking with that? For real? Really? Really? Must have a trick, but I'm gonna block. Would I rather hold on? Nah. I think we block with these two. Hold on to our Death Toucher. Can't even kill both of them. We do take 2 from this Night token, which I definitely should have blocked, but hey. It's all good. We lose 2 more life. 4 life total. Yeah, okay. What they did made sense, especially because I forgot to block this, which I definitely should have done. Yeah, we're dead next turn. We were either way, most likely, but I kind of guaranteed it by taking 2 free damage. We've seen almost their entire deck, and we've seen 3, 4 targets for our destroy target artifact or enchantment. So, yeah, they're attacking with everything. That means we're done. All right. Well, our invocations, we cast them both and didn't go nearly as well as we would have hoped. I mean, the first one went pretty well, but I think we bring in Invoke the Divine, and we cut. What do we cut? Probably one of our mini Swift Claws. Yeah. Okay, I would like to play first. I'll keep my hand. Got all of our colors again without any effort, and that's always nice. Yeah. That's not going to hurt. I don't think we play it right away. Although, you know, if we do play it on turn 3, it does mean we can play turn 4 Herald of Faith. If we also draw land here. If we don't draw land here, I don't even think we consider it. We do. I think we go for it, actually. Opponent's not pressuring us, and playing Herald of Faith next turn is pretty strong. I mean, they have to find an answer really quickly. We didn't see a lot of answers in their deck. I'll take 2. If we can draw another land, we can play that next turn. Or Dreadmaw. But yeah, we'll play the Herald of Faith here. We know they have some removal. I think we saw 1 removal spell. Am I wrong? Okay, well, that's not quite a removal spell, but it does stop our plans in their tracks. So we will cast this Dreadmaw now, though. End our turn. So turn 4 Herald, turn 5 Dreadmaw is pretty great. Okay, I think we attack with the Dreadmaw. See what happens. Right, we just get in for 6. I'm down for that. And then I think we play Courser and Bristling Boar in our turn. Tap land works for me. We need, basically all we have is Luminous Bonds that can do anything with Pegasus Courser. Hello. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do me proud, please. Unfortunately, we do have 3 of our best creatures in play already. Oh, good. We hit a Thornhide Wolves. All right, so we're going to play that and use it to kill the Hydra. And then I could... It's super aggressive, but I think I kind of like this plan of just attacking with all of these and give this flying. I mean, they are, you know, they can block this and kill it, but they take a ton of damage if that's what they decide to do. I mean, I think that's what they have to do. But they also have to, that means they leave this in play, so it's a difficult decision. They could also double block and kill the Dreadmaw. They're going to take down the Herald, okay. That takes them down to 3. Works for me. That's annoying. That's helpful though. So yeah, I think we just electrify the spider. That should do it. Yeah, that did it. On to game 3. Don't think we have anything we really want to change. Oh yeah, we cut our Rejuvenator. I think I'm glad we did. Invocations have been pretty good. This hand's solid. I mean, you know, playing Cavalry Drillmaster alone isn't ideal, but it's okay. You know, we got Knightly Valor late. Drew some removal. Our Mountain has really loved us. And Electrify has been important. When we draft as little removal as we did, it tends to be. Ooh, great. That's like a... That's how you know I'm good, because I drew that Druid of the Cow right there. Blocks this well. Gives me something to pump with my Drill Master. Potentially ramps us into something. It's pretty great. Okay. I think we just play our Drill Master. You know, no, we only have 1 white mana, but I could have played a Plains, and then we could have played Drill Master and Swiftclaw, which would have made a heck of a lot more sense, but we'll go ahead and just get in for 3 here. Then next turn we can put Knightly Valor on something. We will take 5. Yeah, here we're gonna Knightly Valor. Attack for 4. Getting close to our invocation. Dreadmaw probably. Yeah, it's not so good. We can take it down. It'll take some effort though. Okay, well now I think I just play this Herald of Faith. It really messes up the race for our opponent. Damn it. Not when they Rabid Bite it, it doesn't. Okay. Can we afford to just take 9 here? I don't really think we can, but we're gonna. I was hoping I would draw a land there, but this isn't terrible, I guess. It's not good, but it's not terrible. All right. So we're going to block this. And then we're also going to block this. See what happens. I'm hoping there's no combat tricks involved. If there are, we're going to cry. If there aren't, and we can just sort of clear out this board here and go to 2, then maybe hitting the mana for Vivian's Invocation is just what we need. Nah. Okay, we just need to return then. We do have both our removal spells, so we could find a way to stabilize here. Yeah, we have Luminous Bonds for that. Yeah, so we'll play this first and then Luminous Bonds, which this gives us enough mana for our Invocation next turn. Okay. All right, so I guess we'll do this. Yeah, Vivian's Invocation. Colossal Dreadmaw, how about that? Kill the Rock's Oracle. Now I think we can safely attack with our Swiftclaw. If they want to trade with their Highland game, I'm game. Okay. I think we just attack for 7. There's a risk they draw an enchantment removal spell or whatever. But does it increase the clock at all? It actually doesn't. So we'll just swing for 6. Okay, so we're probably going to electrify that, but I think we'll attack them first. See if they decide they want to do something else. Oh, now we definitely electrify. 2 for 1. And they're dead in the very near future. Ooh, that's really good. We'll put Knightly Valor. It's probably still better to just put it on the Dreadmaw, right? I mean, they gotta draw something here. Vivian's Invocation definitely bailed us out of this one. Okay, so they're going to try to draw another card that can get them out of this, and if they don't, they are dead. I can't imagine what could. All right, we won that match. Invocation was sweet, so see you guys in the next one. All right, going into second match. I think this hand is a keep. We have a 2-drop. Doesn't hurt that we have our Mana Rock too, plus Colossal Dreadmaw. If you can play it quicker, that's great. Yeah. I mean, right now it looks like we'll go Swiftclaw, Dragon's Horde, Bristling Boar. Well, I think now we probably play Druid of the Cowl. And it gets Essence Scattered. Yeah, okay. Should have played that Swiftclaw. Should have done it. Do we play our own Courser or our Dragon's Horde? It's like, when am I going to get a chance to play Dragon's Horde again when I have like no pressure on me, you know? So I think playing it early is probably a good idea. Next turn we can play Courser and Swiftclaw. Nice, nice. Okay, so Swiftclaw. I think this is better than just playing Bristling Boar. Yeah. And next turn we can play Knightly Valor. Probably on the Swiftclaw. Start giving it flying and all that. I think that's my plan, at least. They do have mana up, though, so maybe I should just be more conservative and instead just play our Dreadmaw here. It's probably the safer play. Let's attack with the Swiftclaw. See what happens to it. I'm cool with a trade. Cool with getting in for 3. Do you have a way to gain multiple life? Or just a combat trick? Just a combat trick. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, now we're just going to play our big guy. And end our turn. Even Wind Mage, so okay. I think we probably just put Knightly Valor here. Yeah, so they're tapped out, so we'll just block the 1/3. Actually, we can block the 2/2, can't we? Okay, so I'm going to play Knightly Valor on our Dreadmaw because it's not scary enough, you know. Make it an 8/8. Get that Knight token. And just attack with the Dreadmaw. And end our turn. Okay, so 3, 5, 7. You have enough damage to kill it now, but not if I give it flying. I think we give it flying here. It probably means the end of our Pegasus Courser, but it means they take another 8 here. Yeah. Most likely they take another 8. Which will drop them to 4. Yeah. So it would be sweet if we had a combat trick there to just blow them out completely, but I'll take it. And then we'll play Bristling Boar. So useful right now, right? I think we still attack with this. We break up their board a ton if we do. Yeah, so let's do it. Okay, well, that's no fun. Alright, so we're going to play Get to Paradise on this Plains. It's going to be hard to get in for that last 4, I feel like, but we can do it. Oh, okay, well, that's a problem. We know what we're drawing. Colossal Dreadmaw. Right, we go to 19. Yeah, Lena's gross. End our turn there. So this isn't good because they can attack with this, tap down the Dreadmaw, and have mostly pretty good attacks, especially if they like kill my Bristling Boar one way or another. Okay, game over. All right, well, we almost got there, and then they stabilized and destroyed us. Good stuff. I don't think there's really any changes worth making. So we got all our ramp in this hand, but nothing to do with it. So I think we have to send it back. Okay, this is better. We definitely need to get some green mana. There it is. So I think we're okay. We do have to play a turn 2 Drill Master that does nothing most likely. If there's no pressure on us, it may just be better to not play it and wait to get the value out of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. It's not usually the right thing to do, but here I think it's okay. Play Basilisk, then Drill Master. I mean, I guess we would have probably gotten in for 2 there. Hey, there's our Invocation. That's the real reason we lost our last game. We never drew one. Right. I think I'd rather play Pegasus Courser right now, actually. So we're going to attack for 2 here, then play the Courser. Might get Essence Scattered or something. No. It does not. Gallant Cavalry. So they're going wide. Getting ready for Lena, I guess. I'm just going to attack in the air for 1 and then play Dragon's Horde here. I probably should have just attacked for 2 more there. I don't know why I didn't, actually. Bad decision. Bad call. Need to drink my coffee. Okay. I think we just take 6. Invoke the Divine on our mana rock. That's not cool. Okay? You don't have to be like this. Okay, so we're going to play Drill Master. I think we pump our Daggerback Basilisk and attack with it. It's not really a good blocker right now anyway. I could attack for 5. But this is a really good blocker here, so I think I'm just going to attack with the 4. Opponent's deck is super good, so I'm a little I'm a little concerned about our chances after what we saw in our, here comes Lena. Maybe. Oh no, just Valiant Knight when they have 3 knights in play. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, we go to 8. That's wrong. If they hadn't blown up our mana rock, we could play Knightly Valor, which would make a difference. But we can't. So and, you know, give their whole team double strike now, and what can I do about it? Not much. Not much. Okay, so I'm gonna block there, gonna block here. We have to block everything, and which will basically kill all our creatures. Yay! Give your whole team double strike. I can't believe I have all knights in play. Every time I play Valiant Knight, I have like 2 knights in my deck. And we're dead. That didn't go well. We never really got to where we need to be to win, which was a bunch of mana. So hopefully we can do that in the next one. All right, final match. See if we can do stuff with our invocations again. That seems to be the way to win. We'll keep this. This deck is definitely not a great one, admittedly, but it's been fun, mostly because of the invocations. It's a card. I like cards like that a lot. That, you know, they're huge amounts of mana, but they do something kind of wacky, something kind of unique. You know, we've seen cards that do both of the things that it does, but not both together, you know. So I think it's a cool card. So we'll play Swiftclaw here. And I've had, you know, anytime I cast it, things go pretty well, usually. As long as you have a lot of 3 power or more creatures and stuff like that. I know I cast it once on another draft I recorded and hit a Ravenous Harpy, but I still killed something with it, you know? So it could be worse. So I'm not playing the Drill Master yet because I can use it to push through damage later in a way that won't be possible. That doesn't matter right now. So I'm just going to play our Shield Mare instead. See if it gets Essence Scattered. No. So, like, you know, if they play a big creature here, I can play the Drill Master so that I can attack through it. Or they can do that. Not that good here, honestly. The fact that they had to play it here... Ooh, more life? Thank you. Okay, so now comes the question. Do I play Cavalry Drill Master here or Shield Mare again? I'm really surprised they bounced this. I'm leaning towards Shield Mare. I'm just going to attack with the Swiftclaw. Yeah. Let's just attack with our Swiftclaw. If they want to trade, I'm cool with it. Hope they don't have Macabre Waltz or some such thing. Gives up an opportunity to play Timber Gorge. And then we'll play Shield Mare and go up to 29. Probably put Knightly Valor on it next turn if they're tapped out. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, so we attack. Okay, you're a 5/5. That's less than ideal. But Drill Master can make things painful here for our opponent. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, we definitely play Gift of Paradise on this. Because we like gaining life, apparently. And then we're going to play Cavalry Drill Master. But this, give this +2/+0 and first strike and attack with it. So, got to go to 8. Or block really ugly, yeah. So next turn we can cast our Invocation. Unless they Mind Rot us or something horrible. Ugh. That card's so good. Flying Siege Rhino. Turns out is pretty good. Alright, so it's Invocation time. Let's hit a Dreadmaw. We did hit a Basilisk, which will still allow us to kill big guy here, and then allow me to attack with this. The Bristling Boar is good too, but I think we just go for the Basilisk. Get rid of this. Now they don't have a good block for Shield Mare. I think we attack. Do we attack with everything? Maybe we don't. Maybe we just attack with Shield Mare. If they choose to block one of these, they're such low life though. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, put some to 4. Let's just draw our other Invocation now, please. Well, that's fun. Isn't that fun? Windreader Sphinx. Okay, they draw a card. They hit us for 3. Ooh, that's so good right here. It just wins us the game. All right, Luminous Bonds here. Attack with everything. That was a lucky draw, but I'll take it. All right. We saw one artifact. Not really enough for me to think Invoke the Divine will be good. It really feels like I don't even need this mountain, but I think I've been really lucky hitting Dragon's Hordes and Dimber Gorge. So, sweet card. I may like it a little more than I should, just because it's my kind of card. I love the card selection. It's like a gigantic collected company with a fight effect attached to it. How can you not like it? Yeah, that's a mulligan. Obviously, it's nowhere near as good as Collected Company, just to be clear, but it does remind me of it in some ways. All right, this is pretty good. We could use something to actually ramp into. But, you know, we can hold the ground for a while. We can pressure them early again, just like we did last time. Hoping they don't play anything. Don't play anything. Yeah. Next turn I may play Druid and Tranquil Expanse just so I can play that Expanse early. Okay. I think that's still what we do. Okay, so I think I play Basilisk and Swiftclaw here. In my turn. I really wish we had one of those mini giant spiders we saw, you know. Oh, Doom Dissenter is so good against Resco's Swiftblade. It's painful. Swiftclaw. Might have to side one of them out because it's just so bad against that. God, I wish I had something to do with all this mana. But I don't. I'm just going to play another Swiftclaw in my turn. Even a Thornhide Wolves would be great at this point. Some random middle-sized dude. Our 4/3 flyer would be nice. Take 3. Well. I guess I'm going to put Luminous Bonds on this flyer. And in my turn, I can block this reasonably well with, yeah, not that well. Yeah, now they have a Ravenous Harpy. We are really hurting to draw an Invocation. A big creature works too. I will take a big creature. He helps hold down the ground at least. Yeah. Ravenous Harpy's getting jacked. We don't have Plummet. We don't have Giant Spider. It's out of range of Electrify, basically, already, so we don't have any way to deal with it, basically. Oh, good! 4, 7, 9, 11. So, an Invocation has, like, a slim chance of getting us out of this. That's about it. We've been pretty lucky, so... I think even if we hit one, what would have to be Gallant Cavalry? And we're still dead to the flyer, so... Okay, well, Herald of Faith is nice. A little too late. Yeah, they crushed us, that one. Sleep is nasty. It's a nasty card. I don't love it, taking it early anyway, just because you're not always sure your deck's going to be best for it, but most decks it's pretty good in. Most of them. All right. We can do it. Let's do it, game 3. I would like to play first, yes. Ah, come on. Don't do this to me again. All right, this is a keep. It's not a good one, though. We don't need you. We've already got all our colors. Thank you. What we want is to draw, like, well, as long as they don't have Doom Dissenter in their hand, we want to draw more Swiftclaws. Swiftclaw. Pegasus Courser would work too. Those pair quite well with Swiftclaws. No. It's a Doom Dissenter. No. Oh, good. I'll take it. That's exactly one of the things we needed. Attack for 4 in the air at this point. Ravenous Harpy, you ruined my life. Okay, I think we still attack here. I think they just take it, honestly. Maybe they block the Courser. They could block the Swiftclaw, but I would be overjoyed if that's what they chose to do here. No, they're just going to block. Then we'll play Daggerback Basilisk. So next turn we can play Knightly Valor and put it on our Courser, which should, for a time at least, make our Courser considerably bigger than the Harpy for a time. Yeah, that's our plan. Seems like a good one, even. All right, yeah, I think we still go for it. You got to find the window where they are tapped out to be at your best here, so. That is 6 damage in the air. I doubt they block with their Harpy, but I'll say it again. I'd love it if they did. So bring it on. Bring the block on. No, they're just going to take it, which is a little scary, but could bode well for us. We're 2 mana away from an Invocation, and we don't have one in our hand, so no. That's why they did it. They didn't freaking care. They're like, whatever, we'll take it, but then we're going to bounce the Courser. Good news is, that's what makes this thing nice, is I at least still have a Night token, you know? Can't always say that. Okay. I think I'm actually going to play the Boar here. It only being able to be blocked by 1 creature at a time is pretty good on this board state. Oh. No. Essence Scatter. Gotta be, right? Like, what else are they doing? Well, you know, this deck kind of deserves to 1-2. The draft's sort of train wrecked. But I would have liked to do better, as is usually the case. We went up against some really good decks, too, as part of our problem. We didn't go up against enough mediocre ones. All right, yeah, so we're going to take that. Probably going to eat this Doom Dissenter. No, not yet. Guess they want to have it to block Swiftclaw. I'm gonna play both my coursers here. And in my turn. Yeah, I mean, I went crazy around Vivien's Invocation and then didn't really build the ideal deck for it. And that's obviously our deck's primary problem. I think we block this with one of these because they have to sacrifice... Yeah, I think I block here and I think I block here because they have to sacrifice two things to kill our Courser. Granted, Doom Dissenter barely counts, but I think it's worth it still. The other thing they have to sacrifice has to be a real creature. It's a zombie token. I mean, sort of real. Do kill the big guy. Still have a big flyer staring us down and whatever else they're casting. A smaller flyer. Okay. That's not too bad. I think we put it on the Harpy. In return. We need to draw one more land. And then maybe we can kill this flyer. Are we just dead already? Menace. That hits us. No, we're not dead yet. We're close, though. Do we just go to 1? We're just going to go to 1. And pray we draw that land. God. We're not dead yet. We still could have one more turn. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're not actually going to attack. Gives us another blocker is what matters. Sleep. No, Strangling Spores for the win. Let's see what we would have hit with our Invocation. Just out of curiosity. Could have been that. So we get 7. Oresco Swiftclaw is what we would have gotten. Could have killed one of them. But yeah, I mean, our deck was definitely not a great one, admittedly, but it was fun. I do really love this card. I wish I'd built a better deck around it to showcase it with more ramp and more fatties, basically. But it's a good time. 1 and 2 is not such a good time, but the fun was had. So see you guys in the next draft video.